nampak al-alam niknikam. Laporam angka, mamninikag. Nagnaya mamnikamgam.
Now you've got me interested.
Bumogala apayan. Nilama ini angka amgap. Kanang nimo, kemgam karayang ma.
Approach. You have garnered the attention of my master, the Emperor. He foresees you performing great deeds on Belsavis, and he sends this message. Do not disappoint him.
People call me Lord. You should as well.
The Imperial Guards speak with the Emperor's command. We bow to no other. That said, welcome to Belsavis. This planet holds the Republic's dirtiest secret, a maximum security prison home to the galaxy's most depraved convicts. We've come to free them, specifically the Dread Masters, Elder Sith who could change the course of the war.
Such important prisoners will be under tight security. I can help.
Excellent. But you won't be alone. We've deployed a heavy Imperial presence, led by 5 special operations groups. They freed prisoners and sparked riots. But during the chaos, we lost contact with all 5 teams. You will need to re-establish contact and, if necessary, relaunch the operation to free the Dread Masters.
Springing these Sith won't be easy. I can try, but no promises.
The Emperor is taking a personal interest in this operation. I suggest you do more than try. Shuttle will drop you at the last known location of Operations Group 5. Find Lord Medicius. Help him fan the flames of the riot. Minimum resources, maximum results. That's how we avoid disappointing the Emperor.
Welcome, my lord. I assumed Commander Callum sent you to help. I'm Lord Medicius, leader of Operations Group 5. We started this riot by arming prisoners and pointing them at their Republic captors. But our primary goal is to extract certain inmates held deep within the prison.
Commander Callum said they were Sith Lords.
Correct. The Dread Masters. They can reach out through the Force and pierce their enemies with terror. Whole armadas surrender to them without firing a shot. The Republic claimed the Dread Masters were killed in the last war. Returning them to the field would be a crowning achievement.
Why haven't you broken them out?
The Republic evaded our forces and took the Dread Masters into the deep prison. Meanwhile, the Warden brought in a hard-headed off-world enforcer, Ellis Ruger. He's here to close our exit corridor. If the Republic isn't stopped, they'll retake this landing zone. Without an exit, our prison break will fail.
I've held off army units. Prison guards will be like wading through dung.
Just the attitude we need to break them. They're cowering behind force fields, sending droids to do their dirty work. These Warden droids have enough firepower to incapacitate a small army. The rioters are losing hope, but we can reignite their rage. Destroy enough droids and the convicts will smell blood. They'll practically defend our landing zone for us.
If a few broken droids will spark the convicts' fury, I'll set this riot ablaze.
Impress the rioters with your power. and the droid's weakness. Then they'll fight our enemy for us.
I still remember some of my combat training.
The warden droids are no more. I hope the rioters took note.
Have no fear. Thousands of prisoners already move against the droids. More devotees follow your footsteps every minute. Many have died in the process, but that's normal.
Minimum effort, maximum results, I see.
They will occupy the guards' attention with little more energy on our part. A fine move. Thanks to you, the inmates have turned from whipped dogs into predators. Still, we need more convicts on our side. Turn this mob into an army and the Republic will be permanently occupied. An army begins with generals. We must provide the prisoners with the leadership they require.
There must be plenty of leadership material locked up here. Break them out and put them to work.
Exactly. There's a carbonite storage facility in the intake yards, full of frozen convicts. Some were rebellion leaders, others simply murdered every guard they found. We need both persuasions.
Releasing them into the general population should prove entertaining.
Splendid. Though the unfreezing process won't be simple. Prisoner, what of your mission into the carbon gallery?
The crisis response unit ambushed us. I got away. Only me.
Excellent. Ruger took the bait. Now you can free the frozen prisoners and wipe out the crisis response unit all at once.
Your trap just made my job more dangerous.
But the payoff will be considerable. Without his top men, Ruger must scramble to defend his station. Destroy the guards and defrost the prisoners. They'll turn this riot into an organized army. Then we'll have safe passage to extract the Dread Masters.
If I do say so myself.
few psychopaths should keep the Republic awake at night.
Proud. Your time on Belsavis is up.
You speak that way to a Sith Lord.
I'd speak this way to the Emperor himself if the coward dared show his face. I've been cracking heads 20 years this spring. Every Sith I've downed thought the law never applied to him. So let me make this perfectly clear. You've made a mistake. Time to pack up and fly home.
What mistake?
You got my attention.
There was only enough power to thaw the best prisoners. I unleashed the worst murderers I could find.
The convicts were violent before. With psychopaths at the helm, there's no telling what crimes they'll commit. Ruger will not be pleased.
He called to threaten me. He seemed unafraid.
Ruger's tamed prisons before, even restored order to Coruscant's depths. It's time we end his career. The only thing keeping us from his throat are the force fields guarding his base. Luckily, a mad Deveronian prisoner, Golan, has the key.
Don't tell me. Ruger hid it under a rock outside his base.
I don't know Golan's methods, only that he stole the key, and Ruger doesn't have a clue it's missing. Sadly, Golan's less than cooperative. He knows the key is valuable, plus he's trained in the Force and highly violent. The Republic tried executing him 4 times. That's when they shipped him to Belsavis. Now Golan thinks he can't die. He's refusing to hand over the key to Ruger's guard station.
I can be quite persuasive.
You can try talking to him, but he's more the rip-your-arms-off type. Be ready when you approach. Golan roams near the resettlement camps, in the open areas where wise inmates leave him alone. Make your way there. The longer we delay, the more likely Ruger will change the lock frequency on the security fields.
Not a fighter.
It's done. I have the key to the security fields.
We must strike quickly, before word of Golan's death spreads. Ruger is finally vulnerable. If you're ready, we can end his campaign and secure this landing zone for good.
How much resistance is Ruger packing?
He lacks his crisis response unit, but the guard station will be full of veteran soldiers. Expect the worst. Use the security key to drop their shields. My teams will cut off Ruger's backup. No one gets in,
no one gets out. We'll give you time to work. Just make sure Ruger doesn't escape.
I've been waiting to get my hands on Ellis Ruger.
His men know what to do in battle. Any shock we cause will wear off quickly. This is his stronghold. Bring everything you have and every ally you trust. We will get no second chance.
I'm an archaeologist, not a fighter.
Well, now, there's two ways you can leave, Imperial. Cuffed down or feet first.
Killing you will be such fun.
It might happen, but it sure ain't going to be fun.
By order of the Imperial Galáctico.
All right, hold your gloating. Get it over with.
You're awfully eager to die.
No, I'm just disinclined to make a show of it.
Ruger! Come in, Ellis Ruger. This is Warden Grawl. We're taking fire and can't reach your position. What's your status?
Bad news, Warden. You're going to need a new peacekeeper.
Wait! We can negotiate this. I've seen you on our cameras. You're with the Imperials. What do you want?
My only desire is to watch your face as I do this.
You monster! Ellis Ruger! He was the last hope for law and order on Belsavis! I won't forget this! Warden Grawl, out!
That was a rare occasion. We had half their numbers and still handed them their heads. Ruger must have been furious. I can only imagine the thrill of snuffing out his life.
It's not as if it was fun.
I'll never understand that argument, but at least we can agree that with Ruger gone, our landing zone's finally secure. If you'll excuse me, duty calls. I must re-establish contact with Commander Callum.
Lord Medicius. Come in, Lord Medicius.
I am here, Commander Callum. What is your will?
Ellis Ruger was blocking our signal. Your men re-established contact once he fell, but I've heard nothing from our other operations groups. Captain Van Dorn must be reached. Our mission is still in jeopardy.
Leave this mission to me. Lord Medicius will guard the rear.
I give the orders. But yes, you are best suited to meet the Lost Operations Group. Secure the landing zone, Lord Medicius, and stay in constant contact. Commander Callum out.
Captain Van Dorn was last seen in the high security wing. Find his camp, but be wary. The Republic is conducting strange experiments with the inmates there.
Captain Van Dorn, Commander Callum sent me to assist.
Operations Group 4's honoured, my lord. I'm happy to report that our prisoner release program's on schedule. We've hit only one hiccup, really. The prisoners here are gangs of rabid aliens, formerly members of some Republic experiment. The gangs attack the Republic as planned, but they're also tormenting our boys. Now there's a large number of berserk aliens between us and the Dread Masters.
I don't care how ferocious these prisoners are. I'll reach the Dreadmasters.
Even if you find the Sith Lords, we need this area secure for their escape. My team's instilling order now, and, excuse me. Captain Van Dorn speaking. Dead? All of them? No, that's impossible. Well, stop blabbering and... Sergeant! Sergeant! The alien gangs have wiped out Operations Group 4. We've lost control of this wing.
A child could see the danger of unleashing hordes of frenzied aliens.
I followed Commander Callum's orders exactly. Still, this can be fixed. I knew these aliens were brutal. That's why we released them. But they've crossed the line. Carve up their top gangs and make the aliens fear us. Then we'll be able to evacuate the Dread Masters.
Stay here and secure the outpost. Leave the prisoners to me.
Thank you. Gun for the Gamorreans, Anomids, and Gand. They're the fiercest scum of the bunch. Kill enough members of each gang, and they'll learn to respect the Empire.
Of the Imperial Reclamation Service. for some of my combat training. This shouldn't take too long.
Those alien gangs will think twice before attacking the Empire again.
I hope you kicked a few of them while they were down. The alien inmates are right where we want them, bruised, broken, and terrified of the Empire. But if I know criminals, they'll be back to their old tricks soon. We better ensure their wounds stay raw, but we don't have the manpower that disciplinary action takes.
Find the meanest gang of aliens, then deputize them. They'll keep the rest in line.
A repugnant idea, which, I'm afraid, is the only way out of this mess. The aliens here are mostly slack-jawed brutes, except the Trandoshans. They follow a strict warrior's code of honor and competition. The fools even worship a goddess, some scorekeeper they think rewards honor. Devotions carve them into fanatics. Now they roam this wing, hunting dangerous prey.
These Trandoshans are useless if they won't swear loyalty to the Empire.
They'll honor an agreement, but standard diplomacy won't work. We must appeal to their thirst for competition. Trandoshans can't resist a worthy foe. They'll fear you, but the chance to kill a mighty Sith will prove too tempting. Challenge their leader to a duel. Demand that if you win, his entire pack serves as the Empire's enforcers. They'll be honor-bound to obey.
If the Trandoshans laugh in my face, I'm killing every last one of them.
Don't worry, they'll bite. I mean, well, you understand. The Trandoshans built their fortress inside a vault. Storm the place and challenge their leader. Make the scaly thugs bow to the Empire.
Lohasana, Zrawodre Joris.
Lohasana flicks to Lama. Lekkan Redis.
Saisikvash, Utapolua, Braschak, Uti, Malas, Oruk, Ukwa, As.
The Empire wants your help. You're going to cooperate with a smile, and I'm going to make you. Fight me, and you get a chance to defeat the greatest prey on Belsavis, but if I win, your pack must agree to serve the Empire.
Raskzas, Nisikwask, Wodartikcha, Boshaklis, Nadakoran Ran, Ata, Kis.
Lohasana, Nidak, Hagrota.
Salks, Victrak.
Let's do this, Sevrek.
Tasakluk, Zarek, Yazikiba.
I still remember some of my combat training.
I've proven my strength. Now serve the Empire. Help us keep the other alien prisoners in line.
Lek, Yargus, Anta, Vorchekrapna, Shiver Solwa.
Weaklings are like clay in my hands. Captain Van Dorn, the Trandoshans have agreed to police the aliens.
Magnificent. I'll send troops to make sure those scaly fiends obey.
Fit the lizards with shock collars. If they step out of line, light them up.
Smart lizard. With those scoundrels on our side, we'll have this wing secure in no time. I'm sending an Imperial team out to toss their base and search for contraband. I'll keep you in mind if anything turns up. Meanwhile, you're needed in the maximum security wing. I hear Operation Group 3's managed to awaken one of Belsavis' sleeping monstrosities there. Help Colonel Grang contain whatever broke loose. The Empire would appreciate it. Van Dorn, out.
Excuse me, Colonel Grang's saying some words for the fallen.
Sergeant Harral was a good soldier. He fought like a true Imperial, and he died a hero.
Yes, sir. We have company.
Pardon the mess, my lord. Lost most of my unit to a bunch of crazed aliens. You're looking at all that's left of Operations Group 3.
You're being vague, Colonel. What species are we talking about?
Well, no idea. Looks like we stumbled on some uncharted freaks. Our mission was to clear the path for the Dreadmaster's rescue. That meant springing prisoners to keep the Republic busy. My team broke vaults open. We unleashed something awful. Vicious aliens, armed and out for blood. There's no record of their existence.
Turn these creatures against the Republic, and our problems are solved.
We tried herding them, but they're too smart. Broke loose and went berserk. That's when we discovered their prison records.
Found references to Eshka, an ancient conqueror species locked up for thousands of years. Details are still unclear.
This alien scum's out of the military's league, my lord. I'd be grateful if you could wipe them out.
I suppose I can give it a look.
That's good enough for me. You'll find the Eshkar in their prison vault. Search the place. We can't risk missing any.
fighter.
Back off, Sith. You don't scare us.
Sarge is joking, my lord. We're real scared of you. Please, you gotta save us before those things come back.
I'm surprised they haven't killed you already.
We're only alive because they're after something. And it's all your fault. Your friends woke these monsters. We're here to seal them back up for good.
In orbiet tietge, Lijorkon insortet.
Stay back!
Yen folk dan mitof, makopiet ni horma, gurm genak.
Do all the Eshkar speak? Or are you the exception?
Maro gialdes mat gzenki. Tuom kors kir miestra hulba.
What are you waiting for? Kill those things!
Jik inter, nebeg drest pasiat dan ilbi, for cost in pain. Maro gialdes mat gzenki. Tuom kors kir miestra hulba.
You're not taking one step outside this vault.
Jik inter, nebeg drest pasiat dan ilbi, for cost in pain. Ir helest ik kark gwe.
You were that powerful.
If I hadn't killed those Eshkar, they would have ripped you apart.
We owe you, all right. How about we work out a trade? You let us go, we tell you about a certain something.
Shut up, Corporal. That's an order.
Come on, Sarge. The key to Belsavis' vault is our ticket out of here.
Corporal Rand's in shock. There is no key.
You're not in shock, are you, Corporal? What's this about a key?
It opens any vault in the prison. Give it up, Sarge, or we'll never get home. Think of your wife. Tria, was it? And the kid. You don't want him growing up without you.
Fine. Let us go and the key's yours. Captain Black has it. Those things took him deeper into this vault.
That settles it. Find Captain Black and the key's all yours. Now just let us go, and we'll leave you in peace.
Sergeant, Corporal, it's been a pleasure.
Wait, please! I'll do anything!
Come on. Warden Grohl, this is Captain Black. Do you read me? Captain, what's your status? The key's gone. The Eshkar took it, and they're imprisoned all over Belsavis. You're breaking up, Captain. Stay where you are. I'll send a rescue party. Do you read me? We're sitting on a hive of those things. Do you read me? Blast! You want a piece of me? Come and get it.
I've dealt with the Eshkar, but this isn't over. I have news you won't like.
One volt of Eshkar's bad enough, but a whole planet. If they use that key, the fiends will be everywhere. But now we know this key exists, we've got a chance at stopping them. Good work.
We can't waste any more time.
Agreed. But know your enemy. That's what I say. Before we hit the Eshkar, you should know something. Intelligence cracked the records we found. Apparently this prison's thousands of years old. Built by something called Rakata. Seems our friends were busy annihilating every species they could find. These Rakata thinned the Eshkar's numbers and put the survivors in stasis.
They should have wiped out every last Eshkar.
Would have saved us a headache, all right. While you were gone, we detected a spike in Eshkar activity. Sent one of my officers to get a look.
Oh look, second-degree burns and some cracked ribs, but it was worth it. I spotted an Eshkar lieutenant, heavily guarded, armed to the teeth. He rampaged between vaults, freeing his friends easily.
That brute's our keyholder, and if we don't stop him soon, we can kiss Belsavis goodbye, along with any hope of freeing the Dread Masters.
Hysterics don't suit you, Colonel. The Eshkar aren't that powerful.
Those creatures are more dangerous than you realize. Imperial Command agrees. Commander Callum won't chance letting the Eshkar escape Belsavis. He'll bombard the site from orbit if we fail. You're our only hope, my lord. Please, kill that Eshkar. Get the key before it's too late.
The Eshkar's prison break is over. Here's their key.
Incredible. We must report this at once. Commander Callum, the situation's under control.
Thank you for the update, Colonel. I will call off the bombardment. First Ellis Ruger, then the rioting aliens, now the Eshkar. The dark side alone cannot accomplish such feats. The Emperor recognizes your power, my lord.
Are we finished?
But there's still the surviving Eshkar to deal with. Thousands remain caged here. Your recommendation, Colonel?
The key's ours. Why not keep the Eshkar riled up? Then someday, we unleash them on our enemies.
I appreciate their potential, but your inability to control them makes your opinion worthless. You, on the other hand, have triumphed over these aliens. Are they too dangerous to control? Or does their brutal efficiency outweigh the risks?
shy away from the Eshkar, and you turn your back on the perfect weapon.
Very well. Deliver the key to me, Colonel. In time, we may unleash these creatures on the Republic.
As you wish, Commander.
As for you, the Emperor still requires your services. The Dread Masters must be freed. The Republic has moved the Sith Lords. They're in Belsavis' deepest depths, with the prison's most twisted monstrosities. Our operations groups pursued, then fell silent. Seek them out, contact me, and together we will coordinate the Dread Masters' escape. Callum speaking. I see nothing escapes you, my lord, including the location of Operation Group 2's base. What is their status?
Dead. Every last one. All that's left is this data pad. The records are encrypted.
Standard Black Ops protocol. Upload the data and I'll decode it. Let me see. Confidential report. Mission to rescue the Dread Masters. Here we are. According to this log, Operations Group 1 set out to free the Sith. Group 2 stayed behind to secure their escape. Then they were attacked.
This massacre reeks of hatred. Too brutal for a public work. Only the Eshkar could cause this much destruction.
The Eshkar. You're right, of course. You may have stopped their escape before, but many still roam free, and they're growing stronger. In the name of the Emperor, I'm asking for your assistance, my lord. Help us rescue the Dread Masters, before the Eshkar destroy them.
If the Dread Masters are so powerful, couldn't they terrorize the Eshkar into submission?
Republic medication keeps the Dread Masters docile, but act fast, and you may yet witness their power. According to the intel you recovered, Operations Group 1 left for Vault 914. That's where the Republic jailed the Dread Masters. Locate them at once, and if you encounter Eshkar, show them no mercy.
Oh my goodness.
Urhod yelken zeniet. Jik inter, nebeg drest pasiat dan ilbi, furkost in pain. Mafurk naho ratiest bi elmu, intisor ma hefne. inter, nebeg drest pasiat dan ilbi, furkost in pain. Litiest tikinti twetlek. Mafurk naho ratiest bi erimu, intisor mahefna.
The Dreadmasters are worth more than your entire species. Don't make me destroy you.
Ziniest jur drukal jasbro, li hida naka niest hija. Maro gialdest mat gzenki, tuom korz kil miestra hulba. Garf kiodiam, tiest zite kor mili kiest madwa.
By order of the Imperial Reclamation Service.
Seek control over the Dreadmasters.
Ajiwa storiest, jit kelamst mietke inti.
Fear.
Yatat, kienas rebiat.
None can contain us, not this prison, not the Republic, and certainly not these creatures.
You'd still be the Eshkar's playthings, if not for me.
Fear.
We are the Dreadmasters. Show your respect.
You cannot scare me.
Impossible.
You are strong with the dark side.
In here, men! Take down the Imperials! Secure the Dread...
Gra, how nice to see you.
That lump in your throat, it's panic. Think on what will happen next.
Show the Republic the true meaning of terror.
First, the pupils dilate, muscles tighten, hysteria replaces rationality, and then... the mind shatters.
be honored to learn the art of terror.
First, help us escape this wretched planet. Then perhaps we can talk.
Commander Callum, the Dreadmasters are ready for extraction.
I knew you wouldn't fail us, my lord. I am Commander Callum, my lords. It's my honor to ensure your safe passage off Belsavis. An evacuation team awaits you in minimum security.
Good. We'll strike out at once. But first, we terrorize the Eshkar. You have much skill. Learn from what you've seen today. May it fuel your power.
The Dreadmasters aren't known for their compliments, but I agree with their assessment. All that remains is your debriefing. I will await your company aboard the space station. Commander Callum, out.
Welcome, my lord. Your assistance has proven invaluable, just as the Emperor foresaw. The Dreadmasters are safe. In freeing them, you have truly accomplished the Emperor's vision.
The Dreadmasters have a temper. Try not to anger them.
Naturally. But thank you for the advice. It goes without saying that all events on Belsavis are strictly confidential, especially those pertaining to the Eshkar. But enough formalities. With the Dreadmasters freed, the Galaxy will know fear once more. The Emperor thanks you for everything.